In Singapore, Fernando Alonso once again put on a defensive masterclass. He managed to hold back the reigning world champion Max Verstappen for about 9 laps. Keep in mind that he was in a much slower car. However, this ended pretty soon because he was forced to retire his car. This is Fernando Alonso's 4th retirement of the season, which makes us wonder how many points has he actually lost this year. So hello and welcome to Fervent Motorsports. Today we are going to calculate how many points Fernando Alonso has lost due to retirements this year. After his Singapore retirement, Fernando Alonso said this in an interview.
I think minus 50 points already this year with the mechanical issues, so we add another 10, so I'm minus 60. And if you add 60 points to my standings, I think we were in another league.
Now this got me thinking. Alonso currently sits 9th in the driver's table with 59 points. If you add 60 points, he goes 7th above Lando Norris. So is this actually true? So we'll start with Singapore. In Singapore, Alonso started the race in 5th. When he was defending Verstappen, he was in 6th position, and that's when he was asked to retire. If he finished the race in 6th position, he would have scored 8 points. Then we go to Italy, Monza. Alonso started the race in 6th, and he even held off Hamilton for a good amount of time. He was in 6th position when the team called him into the pits to retire the car. Again, he would have scored 8 more points. Now we go a bit further back to the Emilia-Romagna Grand Prix. Alonso qualified in 9th place, but he got a great start in the rain and he was up to 7th position. However, Mick Schumacher's car crashed into him and he was forced to retire because he had body damage on his car. Now, while this isn't a mechanical issue, I'll count it for the sake of Alonso. He would have scored 6 points in 7th position. And then we have Saudi Arabia. Alonso started the race in 7th and he was in 7th when his engine failed on him. He would have had 6 points again. This brings the grand total of points to 28 points. Now this is nowhere near 50 or 60 points that Alonso claims, but it certainly would have put him above his teammate Esteban Ocon. And an honourable mention is Australia. If you count Australia, you might get an additional 8 points. Alonso had a brilliant qualifying, and it looked like he could set a time good enough for P4. But he lost hydraulics and crashed midway during the fast lap. He had to start the race from 10th place and then he never really got back into his rhythm. So to answer the question, no, Fernando Alonso hasn't lost 60 points this season due to Alpine issues, but he has lost a good amount of points because of them, which will surely leave the 2-time world champion with a bitter taste in the mouth. So thank you for watching this video by Fervent Motorsports. In case you do like it, remember to subscribe to our YouTube channel, and as always, stay tuned as we bring you the best of motorsport news.